Hi, this is Dr. Paul. I wanted to give you an update of how we're helping to promote your practice, and this is one of the updates that we're doing. We're expanding the number of words that we're covering for you on the internet, specifically the proximity-based keywords, and you can see from here to here, these are the proximity-based keywords. You're looking at variations and combinations of these words, and again, as you're aware, with professional businesses, especially chiropractic, 75% of the searches after they've decided to pick a chiropractor, it will be a proximity-based search in Google. So through the research and the feedback from my clients in the field, we have expanded the number of proximity-based keywords we're covering for you. And here's an example like chiropractic doctor town. And again, what we're trying to do is we want to be exactly what the potential patients are Googling for, word for word, letter for letter. And so here's an example. Another example was chiropractic office, and then this would be your town. And then here's an example of office, and this would be your zip code. And then so we're covering not only your town with the comment, your town and the zip codes, but we're also covering the chiropractic, chiropractor, and chiropractors as an example here, plus the variation whether it's town chiropractic, chiropractic town. So we have 20 keywords that we're covering, and what we're doing is we're covering those are proximity-based keywords, and we're covering those with these 9 major questions right here. And these are what are called primary questions. Essentially, they're usually time and money. After a patient has decided to pick a chiropractor and go on the internet, usually they have a time or money question as a primary obstacle, and they need to be answered. So not only are we fulfilling content in those specific keywords, but we're putting the videos, etc., of the most commonly asked, most important questions when that content comes up. And of course, here's an example: are we on your insurance? That's probably number 1 in the most important question you need to answer. So how long is the first visit? How many visits does the insurance cover? This is a very common question. How soon can I be seen as a time question. Every now and then there's copay or deductible insurance questions. And of course, the new patient first visit experience. And this is essentially the offer, the new patient special. And then we do include the office hours, as well as how much does the treatment cost. So these are primary questions. Now, the last thing you need to be aware of is these are all recoded videos. So I've taken these 9 videos right here of the most important questions that are being asked after they've decided to choose and Google a chiropractor right here. And then we've covered 20 variations of keywords that we want this to come up for. So I'm covering you for 20 variations of these keywords. But we've also recoded these videos. So this group of videos right here is the same group of videos right here. But what's important is it is seen in Google's eyes as totally fresh, relevant content, not redundant, because what I've done is I've taken these 9 videos here and then I've recoded them. So this set of videos right here is a total new set and will be seen by Google as totally fresh and not redundant. In other words, what does that really mean? It means you get credit for the content is what it means. So we're paying a lot of attention to not having redundant content, and so we're recoding the content to make sure it's seen as original by the Google robots. Okay? So this is the update, and so here's the basics. We're covering you now for 20 proximity keywords with the 9 most frequently asked questions with all fresh, relevant content. And so you can see here, it represents essentially 180 videos. If it's 9 videos per keyword, I'm now uploading to the 20+ video sharing sites in recoded form 180 videos. So if you take 180 videos and put that over 20 video sharing sites, you can see that's a lot of coverage. What is that? Almost 2,800 is that what that would be? For 100, let's see, 90 would be 90 times 20 was 180, 180, 30, 3,600 videos covering 20 various proximity keywords. That's about what it would be. And all of these videos have been recoded. Okay? This is what it would look like for you. All right, this is Dr. Paul. Just wanted to give you that update and how we're trying to support your business, specifically internet business with the internet. If you have any questions in regards to any of this, let me know. And obviously, what really helps is if you email me every now and then with records of when patients come in and they've went to the internet. If you email me the exact words or phrases that they did Google, that really helps. And that is also how I got a lot of this information, is from my clients who are a little more proactive with that information, helping me out to support them. Okay? Again, this is Dr. Paul. You take care.